Good morning. Happy Saturday. Yes, it is the weekend. I'm already here, so I know you guys are not far behind. Welcome to the show. If you're new, my name's Cricket Box. This is Cricket's Coffee. Let's get started. I want to talk to you about driving. I want to thank Phil for this one. There are some idiots out on the road. It really gets me that you forget to, you cut people off, you don't signal. Something simple as signaling, it drives Phil around the twist. And even, people who don't need handicap parking but park there anyway, with us needing it now with Phil, on oxygen and stuff. It's insane. And yeah. Okay. Picture this. Sit in your car, okay? You know where everything is, things like that. You do everything to the right, okay? You turn right, you curve, okay? Now, I want you to go around and sit in the passenger seat. And imagine you have a steering wheel, and you have your gear shift, and you have your pedals. And you're going to do everything to the left. That's what driving in Australia is like. We do everything to the left. Whatever you guys do to the right, okay, we do to the left. I don't drive anymore. Trust me, I don't miss it. I do need to get my license just with Phil's health and stuff. I need to be able to. God forbid I'd ever have to drive or anything. But I've worked on being a better passenger, being a more attentive passenger. A few years ago, in Columbus, Ohio, Dom Tiberi at WBNS 10 TV, and I'm going to tag the Channel 10 in this, he lost his beautiful daughter, Maria, in a car accident. She was the only one in the car, and all we can think of, it was inattentive driving, if I remember right. They didn't know. They didn't know if her phone had gone off or what had happened. And I've gone quiet on it, but I need to become a big advocate on that again to be a better, don't answer the phone. Don't talk on the phone when you're driving. Here, it's like a $400 fine if you get caught. A few times it's caused accidents, texting or on the phone. Just don't do it. If the phone goes off, let it go to message bank. Find a safe place to pull over. Return the phone call back. You get yourself home safely. It's not worth going to the hospital for the sake of a phone call. Phil's got a watch. It's not a Fitbit, but I think it's the Telstra. It's the Telstra version. That his watch will ring if I call him. And he can see who it is. If it's me, he'll, he might answer it on the watch, and I'll just say, hey, call me back, when you can and stuff. So it's safer that way. We have these Bluetooth units too that you can put in the car where you can answer the phone, but we just don't do it. And by me saying being a more attentive passenger, I try not to distract him, especially when it's in heavy traffic and stuff. I know he gets annoyed at me when I say this or I say that, and I'm trying to get better at it, but there are some times where I will say something in a few minutes, you didn't see that, did you? No, I didn't. So it helps, but it also annoys the hell out of him, and I get it, I really do. But I'd rather have him yell at me and be annoyed and get us home safely. So that's my biggest thing. And just, you might want to see the radar. So I held the phone in such a way where it's not in, any eyesight or anything. And so that it keeps him up to date. Or I can put my phone up in the window. That's not in his eye line. And I've taken I did a video on my YouTube channel that just out for a drive, and that's where the video was shot from. if his phone rings in the car, I answer it, put it on speaker, so at least he can hear. And but I've done business in the car, had both phones going and everything like that. But you just want to get home safe. As I said, find a safe place. Pull off on the side of the road. Pull into Macca's. Stretch your legs. Make your call if you need to. Call them and go. I'm going to be a little late. I'll stop to get out. If you're on a long haul, don't, stop every couple hours. Get out and walk. Even me being a passenger, Phil makes me get out, and walk around. I usually go to sleep as the sun goes down and he's got to nudge me, get up, we stopped. But that's still good because I feel refreshed and can give him company and things like that. So it's just being a smart driver, being a courteous driver. Give the guy in front of you just that little bit extra room when it's wet roast. Let people who were speeding or things like that, let them make the mistakes. They're going to be the ones who are going to get the ticket. We were sitting at a light one day and just getting ready to go through it, and this car pulls right out in front of Phil, not knowing behind us was a motorcycle cop. So, needless to say, lights went on. He shot around us and pulled this guy over. If he'd have just waited and come in behind us, he probably wouldn't have gotten pulled over. But that was one of the few times, there was a cop when you wanted one. So, and I've seen some silly stuff. It's been, it's just kind of all over the place. Just, you need to get there. Give yourself plenty of time when you leave. Take a minute to, put the phone someplace to where it might ring. Let it go to message bank. Set it up. I used to set up Phil's when he was driving a truck, that it would give the response of, I'm driving at the moment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. So, and even with the voicemails too, set up the message bank that, I may be driving at the moment. I'll call you back as soon as I'm in a safe place. So just have that little bit of fun. Set in your passenger side and imagine trying to drive down that side of the road. It's weird. Trust me, it's weird. I've done it. It's strange. Phil's the only man I know that can legally drive on both sides of the road at the same time. So, anyway, this is taped on Phil's phone today. So let me know if the quality better, sound good. Let me know what you think. Again, it's Saturday. I hope you guys are taking care. Hang in there. It's getting better. I promise. The weekend's almost there for you. It's Friday there. So, yay, you made it. So, take care. You guys know the drill. I'm Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. I'm going to go drink her. I'll see you tomorrow.